Right, so I have returned once again to actually run a stream of Chainsaw Man. Hey day now, YouTube. Good to go, good to go, good to go. So yes, actually have read and actually cover chapter 39 of Chainsaw Man. Which is actually a day early, actually, to be honest. Well, 2 days early, to be honest, because it came out last night. I was like, oh damn, Chainsaw Man's already out. I was like, sweet. Because last week's chapter actually ended on the whole entire thing of Power kind of growing even bigger horns than usual. And also the whole entire thing that we actually kind of got the best deconstruction of the whole entire, like, shonen anime tournament thing. Hello, hello. Tournament thing in, like, history. I have no idea. Is it some kind of is it a festival this weekend? I don't know, because it normally comes out on a Sunday. If it comes out earlier, it's because something's going on. So actually, I have no idea. Normally they give you an indication to like say, well, there's some kind of festival going on, so that's probably why it's early. But no, not that I know of. Maybe is there? I can't remember. I don't even know what the dates are anymore. So yeah, so that's where we left off last time. We actually had the whole entire like deconstruction of like the importance of a training arc in a way, because it was like instead of them actually having a training, well, not a training arc, a tournament arc, sorry. Instead of actually having like a tournament arc properly, they kind of just kicked the guy's balls in. And it's the greatest thing ever. I was like, that's what I come here for. I come for the comedy and also the deconstruction behind it. So it's actually important to actually go live. So, go live for chapter 39 of Chainsaw Man. Actually, can't be almost 40 chapters in, to be honest, as well. It's almost been a whole entire year, I think. Yeah, it was a whole entire year of Chainsaw Man. And with that, I believe we're good to go. But are we there? That is the question. Yes. It's been a whole entire year, and yet Viz has not licensed it for print. It has not been licensed for a print yet. I was like, come on, just release it. I want it in physical. I want to own it. But alas, a man must wait to actually obtain the sacred text in print form. Anyway, it's actually beginning chapter 39, which is actually called Tearjerker. So these horns mean Power drank too much blood. He must have drunk a lot with the battle with the zombies. It's time for a blood draining. Yes, a blood draining? Power gets her blood drained periodically. If she doesn't, she'll turn into an even scarier hauntier devil than she is. Or a hauntier? I haven't seen that word before. A hauntier? Is that actually how you say it? A hauntier devil than she is now. I swear this whole entire, my whole entire career on YouTube is actually just me learning new words in the English language that I don't know about. So on that note, Denji, can I borrow Power for a little while? She's all yours. You'll need a buddy in the meantime. He asked to team up with you. Yeah! What? Lord Chainsaw! It's Shark Boy. It's spelled hauntier. Yeah, it's spelled that way. It's how you say it. It's hauntier. I've actually never seen the word before. What's his deal? He's a shark fiend. Normally he's so violent he can't even hold a conversation, but he says he'll do anything you say. Anything I say? Why? Couldn't tell you. Maybe it's the resemblance. Lord Chainsaw, your order's absolute. Lord Chainsaw, strongest, supremest. Don't touch me, I'm not into dudes. The last person that called someone a lord actually almost started torching down a whole entire place in Fire Punch. So it's not always the best thing to call people the best thing ever. That's what I always say nowadays. Let's actually not make a religion out of Denji, just in case this time. You look kind of down. I've never been better. In that case, want to go on a date with me or on your day off tomorrow? A date? Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. Even worse. Don't go to a cinema in a Fujimoto manga. That's like no. It's bad flashbacks. Huh? Denji, you already here? There's still an hour. What? So cute. So cute. When did you get here, Denji? I couldn't sleep. I've been here since 5. Oh, man. See, the problem is Makima, she's like top tier, but the problem is you just don't know anything about her. So you're just kind of like, do I say top tier just yet? Or don't I? That's the problem. That's the emotional crux of the whole entire matter. So what's the plan for today? It's actually my first time going out with a girl, so from now until midnight, we're going on a theater hopping movie marathon. Huh? This is not quite what I expected. It's actually still really ominous to actually be inside a movie theater in a Fujimoto manga. It actually doesn't involve death. I'm not quite over the whole thing with Fire Punch yet. You do realise. They're all laughing. Is it really that funny? Makima's not laughing either. She's so cute. That movie was pretty meh. It wasn't interesting, though it looked like it had a pretty big visual budget. Ready for the next one? They're all crying. She's not crying. Cute. It was pretty meh. I didn't like how it felt like it was trying too hard to make an audience cry. It was pretty good. The plot was contrived. That was completely average. The next one is the last one. People say that they don't understand this movie. Do you want to watch? Do you want to catch it, Denji? Honestly, none of these movies so far really did it for me. Maybe I just don't understand movies. I only find about 1 out of every 10 movies interesting myself. But I've had that one movie change my life. Pour one out for our best character, Togata. Pour one out for our best character, Togata. Huh? Yikes! It's not even a poignant scene. I don't want Makima to see me crying. Oh shit! You didn't do that. You didn't just do that again, did you? Why would you do that again? So that's against the rules. You can't do that twice in a row. The point is actually have the exact same energy as well. That's the problem. They have the exact same energy both times. The last movie, I'm gonna remember it until the day I die. Me too. That movie was worth the cost of all of today's tickets. Miss Makima, do you think I have a heart? Why would you ask that? No real reason. I can't believe it. The absolute madman. You could actually argue that, to be honest, because, well, then wouldn't that make Denji dead as well, to be honest? Like dead inside, technically speaking, not dead exterior, but dead inside, because unless it's actually hinting the fact he's changing, that could be also the other thing to know. Huh? You do. I do? Yeah, because it makes the most sense if they're both dead, because none of the things that affect them in the kind of conventional manner. It's only that one scene which, if going by what the visuals look like, it looks like something like as if someone's just died or something. So it might be the fact that both of them are dead the whole entire time. Yeah, that could be it. The whole movie theater motif that he uses in his mangas do in theory hint the fact they're dead, because it makes the most sense. Because the same thing happened with Togata in Fire Punch. Fire Punch reveals that Togata's dead because of the movie theater. Movie theater kind of counts as purgatory in a way, I guess. But in this context, it's not purgatory. Well, unless the world itself actually is purgatory, that could be kind of a thing it's hinting at. Maybe, possibly. Because it would make the most sense, because Denji does in theory kind of get a lot of damage in his whole entire manga and just brushes off as if it's nothing. I know he has the whole entire power and everything, but at the same time, it does in theory make you wonder whether or not there actually is a hint that somewhere down the line this whole entire thing is they're dead. Like, maybe everyone is dead. Who knows? That's the thing as well. Maybe Aki's already gone as well. But then again, Aki wouldn't. I don't think Aki would die. That's the thing. It's too much of Aki's character for him to actually kind of be dead. Though, unless, yeah, that's the thing. Unless this world is purgatory. Like, the whole entire thing is the world is purgatory. Like, in essence, Himeno actually passes on to the actual other side. Like, in essence, each character in this manga has something they're still longing for. That's why they haven't passed on yet. It's a wild theory, but it kind of makes some semblance of sense. In essence, each character does in theory actually have something they're kind of longing for. Like, in essence, Denji kind of has him wanting to get a normal life. Makima might have something we don't know just yet. Aki wants to get revenge from the Gun Devil, and everything else in between. So it's like all the characters do in theory have something they kind of do cling on to in this world that doesn't allow them to pass on. Himeno has in theory passed on. So it don't call me crazy here, but it makes sense. It makes sense in some way. Yeah, it might be hell as well. Who knows? But I guess purgatory makes the most sense because the fact is the characters have something to cling on to. But maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I'm speaking nonsense. That's the thing. Who knows? You can't tell. It's impossible. No one knows these mangas anymore. You just can't tell anymore. Anything can go. Fire Punch was like the most like visual experience ever because of it. But even this one, I don't know. I'm latching on to the theory that everyone's dead, and just the whole entire thing is they're actually just stuck in this world. Maybe Makima's actually kind of like the ringleader of the whole entire thing. Who knows? That's also the thing as well. Maybe she actually is the devil. Who knows? Would explain her eyes. That's the thing. Her eyes are kind of like a massive caveat the whole entire manga. That you just don't know what they mean just yet. That's the wild theory of the day, as they say. Who knows, as they say in the business of Fire Punch, of Chainsaw Man. But I don't know, because other than that, it makes sense of why they kind of yeah. See, it would make sense that actually she is a devil as well, because again, you just don't know anything about her. She's kind of just a massive mystery. She's kind of presented to be this character actually is kind of like the nicest character to Denji, but at the same time, it's like you just don't know anything, don't know who she is or anything about her. So you kind of like, who is she really? And then with the whole entire thing of them kind of not having exact same emotions as, unless the other thing to note is Denji and Makima are exactly the same. That could be another theory as well. In essence, they don't cry or laugh at anything else besides the things they deem to be things they laugh at and cry at. In essence, the whole entire thing of them kind of not crying or laughing, and at the end they start both crying. Like, that could infer hinting at the fact they're actually one of the same. That's why Denji's drawn to her, because actually, in theory, they're both exact same character. I don't know. It's a wild theory again, but it does in theory make a little bit of sense in some way, unless they come from the exact same. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know either. Because it makes the most sense of why Denji's so drawn to her. Like, in essence, everything that he feels towards her is so genuine, but anything that he felt towards Himeno was nothing. And then why they both cried at the exact same scene, but nothing else affected them at all. In essence, they might be the exact same person. They might be cut from the exact same cloth in a way. Like, in essence, they might in theory be the son and daughter of the devil. Who knows? Who knows, as they say. It's a wild life to live in the old Chainsaw Man world. But, I mean, this whole entire chapter does in theory kind of open up a lot about it. Like, in essence, it seems like a throwaway chapter that actually is just about them going on a date. But it's like, if you look at his other mangas and actually then read into this whole entire chapter, it's like, but wait a minute, are they dead? And then, are they the same? Who knows? That's the thing with every single one of his mangas. Like, every single chapter that actually kind of feels like a throwaway chapter is like the most kind of crucial thing to actually kind of piece together his whole entire mystery. That's the thing, because it's just them going on a date, but the whole entire thing could in theory mean so many more things. That's the thing. That's why I like his manga so much, because just like anything can in theory be a throwaway, but in theory no, it isn't. It's actually very crucial. So you have to wait and see what happens with this now, because it's actually a very crucial chapter. I want to see if I'm right later on. That would be a twist. That they're all dead the whole entire time. It's actually just purgatory. It's like Lost in a way, but not with a terrible shitty ending. But again, the whole entire ending is that, so I guess it isn't so shitty ending. I guess, who knows? Same. I need my answers right now. I have to march up to the headquarters and be like, bro, okay, lay down the law here, boy. What is it? Are they dead? Are they alive? Who is it? And he's just like, I don't know. It's like, well, shit. And the whole entire thing got to square one. Who knows? Who knows? But alas, this chapter does open up so goddamn much about what could happen later on. Because it makes it's too obvious for him to actually make the exact same panel from Fire Punch with Togata as well. It's too like he's saying something. They're just normal people the whole entire time. Nothing's happening. It's just like a normal life. He's just trolling us the whole entire time. But I don't know. Him to actually pull that trick twice. It's just like it's telling me something. It's just like he's saying something there. He's just like, boy, just give me my answers. Don't be so cryptic about it. I need it. That'd be an interesting twist. Like the whole entire thing is actually the prequel to Fire Punch, and this is actually the world before Fire Punch happens. Technically, that could make sense. Yeah, that makes sense as well. That could be the twist. The whole entire time is like, yeah, the world goes extinct at the end. Who knows who actually does it, but the world goes extinct at the end. And actually then Fire Punch starts. More wild things have happened in the manga verse, as they say, also in the film verse as well. Who knows? But I mean, yeah, this whole entire thing, this chapter is actually very kind of fascinating in a way because of it. Who knows? It might in theory just be nothing. It might not be anything at all. We might just be sitting here just pulling at straws. I know most of the time I actually am, but who knows? We might be onto something here. We might be onto nothing. That's the thing. We have to wait and see. But that is Fire Punch 39. Until next time, chapter 40, I guess. So yeah, that is me done for today. So as always, you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on Twitch, on YouTube, then doing free, leave a like on YouTube, and also if you want to stay a bit longer, then leave a sub, because indeed both do actually help me quite a lot. Actually, want to stay a bit longer off the whole entire point of doing free, leave a follow on Twitter, or join Discord as well. Both will tell you when streams are live, streams I do as well. But until next time, chapter 40 of Chainsaw Man. See you guys later. Bye for now.